Hello, it is Dolly. Welcome back to my channel. This process video is for 30 Days of Sketches series number 9, hosted by the wonderful Christy of Christy's Beautiful Life. We are on day 15. We are halfway through. And that means the next 15 sketches are made by us scrappy individuals that are playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches series number 9. This lovely sketch comes from Shannon Allure. All right, I love Shannon. She was part of the Mini Kit Monday ladies, and anyway, she's been a part of a lot of groups, and now she has put on her own classes. She's on a lot of design teams, yada, yada, yada. Very, very talented lady. And so, as you can see, we have a vertical line going on over on the right-hand side and some clusters in the lower right-hand corner of the photograph. We also have a scallop edge on both sides, and then we have a cluster in the upper left-hand corner. And now let's look at my page kit using Shannon's sketch. And her link will be listed below, along with the other scrappy people that are playing along with Christy's 30 Days of Sketches number 9. So again, all those links will be in the description box below, along with Christy's Facebook group site for 30 Days of Sketches. I want to remember that I keep saying that and reminding you that you need to give us a thumbs up. You need to be following all of us, and the best way to follow us is to hit that notification button over there at YouTube. So let me move this stuff on top. I love this paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. The green, the blue combination here is spot on, along with these different patterns of dots and lines. I love it. And it is from Pink Paisley Wild Child. It's number 7. And what year is this from? This is in 2017. I don't have very... Then also from my scrappy stash of loose papers, I selected this 6x6 paper. And I don't know who it's from, but based on what it looks like, it may be a Simple Stories paper. Then I have this paper from Cocoa Vanilla. It was their summer line, but it's from Cocoa Vanilla. And I think this one is too, and I could use either side. Then I have this material denim paper, and I love that. I know I got that paper from, believe it or not, Walmart probably 6 years ago, and I just use bits and pieces of it. Then I have a blue cardstock, and I think that is a scrap paper from Close to My Heart, the Sapphire collection. And then I have this little scrap paper here, and I have no idea what collection, but I just love it. And then my ephemera came out of my green miscellaneous whatnot box, which I'm grabbing right now. That's why you hear all the noise. That would be this box here, and my ephemera that I want to keep in colored boxes like this. So this is where all this ephemera came out of. So that's why I call it whatnots, because I am not going to remember the name of 90% of it. I have these little colorful jewels, and I do remember where I got those or who sent those to me, and that is Mora. She sent those to me. I have these photo corners. I have a heart, you can tell. I have this word goal and soccer. So that gives you a hint what kind of photograph I'm documenting. I have this diamond cut acrylic jewel. I have this word that says guy. I have various colors of enamel dots, flat and shiny. Another piece of green scrap paper. And I have this sticker that says have fun, and that came out in a Chamel collection. I remember that. And then I have some brads here, and I have a frame. Now for the photograph. It is of my little guy. Here in the sketch, it shows one photograph, but guess what? We can put our own twist and add more photographs. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to trim these down. I'm going to cut this paper, secure it, and I will come back. And I am back with my finished layout using the fabulous Shannon sketch here. Before I reveal my completed layout, I wanted to let you know that I flipped it. I put this side on that side, the strip going vertically, and then moved this cluster more over to the center, and you're going to see that right now. Didn't that turn out fabulous? So I used the French vanilla cardstock from Close to My Heart as my base foundation layer. Then I went over here to the vertical portion of this layout on the left-hand side. I cut this paper here by 5 and 11.5. So I don't have it completely touching top to bottom here. Then I roughed up the edges using my finger. Then I used my Creative Memory border punch using those two 6x7 ombre paper. And then I roughed up the edges as well to stay with that kind of theme. And then with this larger photograph here, I matted it on that fabric type paper that's denim with this beautiful kind of a limey yellow stripe. Then I use that solid blue paper to go right under the photograph. Then for these two photographs, because they were so far out, I was able to cut those 2 inches by 4 inches and overlap it a little bit. I matted it on that polka dot paper, is what I meant to say. Then remember that little tiny green scrap paper, I tucked it in over here. That shimmer ribbon here, I tucked it under here, or glitter, I said shimmer, glitter, whichever, and tucked it kind of in an angle just to give some visual interest. And then I took, of course, that puffy sticker that says have fun. That was from a Chamel collection. I was able to use all 3 brads, 1, 2, 3. Then, of course, you can see I use those little sparkly gems that I received a few years ago from Mora. So I placed 3 right up here, and then 3 here, and 1 at this cluster, and 1 at that cluster, so that we have it going around like a backwards C. Then I also use some of those matted enamel dots. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. And then, of course, I used that acrylic diamond cut enamel piece here with the arrow. And I don't know what collection. Remember that frame? I cut it a little bit, and I put the other portion right up here in the upper left hand corner underneath my paper layers under my photograph. Then remember on the opposite side of this paper, there were like life cards. Well, one of them was this cute dog, which kind of matches my little guy. They have 2 uniform colors. And so this one is the black and white, and one of the soccer fields that they play at, they had this huge, I don't know what it's made out of, if it's concrete or what type of material. So one side they have a soccer ball, the opposite side in the middle is like one of those turnarounds. They have the baseball. So the baseball people go on one side where there's like 4 or 5 fields, and then the soccer people have their own fields, and I think there's 6 over there, 6 or 7 fields. This little doggy goes great with that. And since we also have dogs in our family, I thought that was perfect right there. It went well with the papers and all the embellishments. And remember, I had that woodcraft tag. I used, let me get it, I didn't have it out here. I used the Tim Holtz Distressed ink in Rustic Wilderness. And then I inked the edge using Close to My Heart. Sorry, I wasn't prepared here. I put everything away. The sapphire. And it gave it kind of a bluish green edge here. Love that. And then, of course, with the Cocoa Vanilla, you get these little word phrases, and these happen to be with blue print. And then I inked the edge with black ink from Close to My Heart. And then, of course, I used the word phrase and the soccer ball that was in with this page. I forgot. I used Dilution Shimmer Spray in this is one of my favorite Fresh Lime. See you tomorrow on day 16. Bye.